Our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renins, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Helganquil's civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renins inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not... hugely? Hey, Kisara, while I've got you, what's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Where are you going?
Now or never.
I can carve through armor!
I'm not done! One at a time! Time to shine!
Gale! Make it rain!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
My turn! All thanks to you. Their arts were interrupted.
Magic advance!
Sword Lady Hush! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Here's a healing arc!
Not a chance!
Summoning Render!
Rising Falcon! Orochi Fury! Azure Storm! Flaming Sea Dirt!
Time by the power of water!
Here I come! Demon Fang! Orochi Fury! You're mine! Orochi's Fury!
Shattering up!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
I can carve through!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Go
Eat it!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Alphen.
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years, no, even before that, just how many people, Renan or Danan, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Little help!
In a bind?
It's over! Azure Storm!
Lightning all raging cascade! These ones can run rings around us! I'll be saving this one!
Here I come!
Ray!
Azure Storm!
Thunder Field!
I'll take you all off!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Shield
You're
and
mine!
you all tucked
No
away.
escape!
Let the marksman handle it.
Orochi's Fury!
That'll bring you down.
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
This'll come in handy. Annihilation.
Here I come! It's over!
Annihilation. Lightning orb. Burning throne.
In a bind?
Shining denied.
I'm not done!
Eliminate the dark. Come forth.
Orochi's
Pull
Fury!
myself together. Here,
No
discharge.
escape!
Cyan instant. Glacial fire. Raging
Orochi's
storm.
Fury! We've turned the tables on them!
There are still more
Orochi's
left.
Fury! Right! No time to hold back! We did it! My turn! Here I come! Orochi's Fury!
Holy Land. If it's in the sky,
You're
it's
mine.
mine.
Orochi's Fury!
Shattering the pieces!
Can't be
Attack
wrong.
time!
You're
Lunar
mine!
corruption.
Now we're not...
Lunar blast.
Azure Storm!
Look
I'm not done!
Illuminate here I go.
Orochi's Fury!
Holy Land.
Going in! I'm not done!
Take this!
This one's mine.
Orochi's Fury!
Make it rain.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Don't push yourself too hard.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Here I come! Azure Storm!
That
person is driving me mad!
Tiger blade.
We got
Get
flyers!
behind me. I've got this. Let the marksman handle it.
All yours!
Do or die. No more Miss Nice Girl. Let the marksman
No
handle
escape.
this. Where are you going?
Make it rain!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
All goes in you!
Make it rain. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Not a chance! Hurricane Thrust!
With the doctor order.
Tear! Hurricane
This one's
Thrust!
mine.
Soaring Light Spear!
Cyan
Rising
instant.
Falcon!
Back into the fray.
Orochi's Fury!
Here, let me help.
I'm not done!
One more. Magna
Azure
Ray.
Storm!
Do it.
Deliver!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
More incoming.
Not a
Eat
chance.
dirt.
Rising
Where are
Falcon!
you going?
Orochi's Fury!
Falling storm. Reload.
Now you see what I can do!
Divine Streak!
Ignite!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this. Illuminate the
Fury!
Come forth! Roll resistance! Don't mind if I do!
Orochi's Fury!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Discharge!
Here goes! Go get him!
No escape!
Illuminate the sound!
Orochi's Fury! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
We managed to turn the tide!
Over now!
Keep battling,
Things
pitching
are
down!
shit.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Reinforcements?
Here I come! Enough done!
Thousand gales!
Burn!
Take this!
Look sharp!
Here I come! Orochi's Fury!
Tiger Blade! Annihilate
Azure
robots!
Storm!
Illuminate the blah blah blah!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Take this!
Piercing roar!
I can carve through armor!
Require complete focus!
Going in!
By the power of lightning orb! Arch field! Tiger Blade!
Azure Storm! Eat this!
Make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
No escape! Rising Falcon! Orochi's Fury!
Raging Cascade!
Azure Storm!
Into the shadows! Sleep now! Tiger Blade!
It's over!
This one's mine! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial
Going in! Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Azure Storm!
Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara!
Reinforcements!
Not a chance! You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
This one's mine!
Do it!
Hurricane Thrust!
Give me lead!
All yours, Kisara!
More? Now!
By the
Here I
power
come!
of water!
Soaring Light!
Anything in order is all mine!
Burn!
Magic is in!
Be still! Soaring Light Spear! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
That'll bring you down!
Orochi's
With
Fury!
precision like that, I'm glad you're not on the other side.
Likewise for you and that shield.
Just to stay in one another's good.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate
My
the
turn.
blah blah blah!
Hurricane! It's time!
Don't mind if I do!
Soaring Light Spear! Eat dirt!
Together.
Take this!
Time to stop!
Be still!
Into the shadows!
Make it rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
More? Now! Here I come! We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I wasn't proof.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Shion actually look closer.
Soaring Light Spear!
Armor won't save you!
Tiger Blade! Sizing yearns to be let free! Azure Storm!
Now! Outstanding! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Firmament
No
Treasure!
chance!
On guard!
Hurricane Thrust! Soaring Light Spear! It's time!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
With this, I can become even stronger!
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
Little help!
All mine!
Get behind me!
Not today!
Take this!
It's on guard!
Orochi's Fury!
Hold on to your arms!
Insects would
Here I
stay on
come!
the ground.
This one's mine!
Orochi! They got flyers!
I got
Orochi's
this!
Fury!
Let a marksman handle it!
All
Do it!
yours!
You see this coming?
Storm! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Sizing yours to be let free!
On guard!
Orochi's Fury!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Now! Shion! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Look sharp!
That's it!
Orochi Fury!
Illuminate the dark!
Take this!
Holy
No
cloud!
escape!
Holy land!
Prepare to be done!
Look sharp!
Spirit
Rising
flame! Illuminate the dark! Going in!
Take this!
Holy
In a
flame!
bind? I'm not done!
Holy land!
Orochi Fury!
Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
One
This
more!
one's
You
all
don't have
mine!
firearms here on Dana. I can show you mine if you like. That would be really awesome,
This
Sion.
one's mine!
Now, it's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
I need to be stronger.
Out of our way! Quivering splendor!
Shattering
Denied.
pieces!
You got
Attack
company.
time!
Arrow
Show
flow!
you what my boss can do!
Here goes! Rise and shine!
Tiger Blade!
Orochi
Got it!
Fury!
Hurricane strike!
Okay, here I go!
Firmament
I'm
roar!
gone.
Crescent moon! You're mine! Arrow
Tiger
flow!
Blade.
Annihilation!
Prepare to be sealed, oh fleet of poison. Actually,
Vanquish
perhaps
darkness.
bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Vanquish
Take
darkness!
no
I'm all
escape!
stuffed up!
Orochi Da! Azure Storm!
Magnify street!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Steering flame!
Wake!
Blending Flash! Here I come!
Radiant power of my
Azure
healing
I
rod.
can carve through armor! Here I come! Orochi's Fury! The earth throbs in pain.
Make it
None shall
rain!
escape my judgment! Hey, drinking
Can't get out of this!
Crescent moon!
Burn! Azure Storm!
On guard!
Annihilation!
Leave the killings to me!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Illuminate the dark!
Orochi
Falling storm!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Piercing roar!
I'll heal you all!
Blending Flash! Azure Storm!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Hurricane
You're mine! No escape!
Steering flame!
On guard!
Ready and raring!
Together!
Hurricane strike!
I can carve through
Make it
armor!
rain!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Get lost!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Hurricane
I'm not
strike!
done!
Dirt! This one's mine!
Azure Storm!
Here!
Ah!
As if the normal
Take
creepy
this.
crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Far enough!
Orochi Fury!
Crescent moon!
Mega ray! Shining supernova!
Demon Fang!
Raging cascade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Shield!
Demon Fang!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Azure Storm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Ha! Burn!
This one's mine! Water
You're
Astral
mine!
Raging cascade!
Thanks, Sion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
But I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
I'll smash you!
Another arrow!
Try harder! No further!
Air thrust!
Now! Here I come!
Astral attack!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Azure Storm!
Back into the fray!
Take this! Orochi
Annihilation!
stop! Try harder!
Confiscated!
Orochi Fury!
Hurricane
Hit it
strike!
on!
I'll
Burn! Azure Storm!
Healing seal!
Orochi Fury!
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Up and out!
Far enough!
I never miss! It is here! Discharge! I got it! It's showtime! I'm going...
Amazing.
I'll smash you! Burn! Hurricane strike! Going in! Here goes! Resurrection!
Orochi's Fury! Azure Storm!
Look sharp!
Here I come!
That's it!
No escape! Azure Storm! Orochi's Fury!
Hang down! You're off! Here I come!
Azure Storm! Blade of Fate!
You made me angry. That was a bad
Sword
idea.
Rain Alpha! Try this!
my judgment!
Now we're not... You're mine! This one's all mine! Not today!
That'll bring you down!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malika!
Will this help? Hurricane
Here I come! No escape! Take me!
Their arcs are interrupted. Armor won't save you.
Do it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Looks like it could be worth something.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
It's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrect 35 about it sometime.
An opponent like this should be easy. This one's all mine. Eat dirt!
Illuminate the flame!
Shield and
These things really get on my
I'll
nerves.
take you all on.
Going in. Storm.
We got flyers.
I got it. Let 'em
Not
march
today.
in. Hurricane strike.
All yours.
Going in.
Azure
Here I
Storm!
go. The water
Orochi's
is getting
Fury.
hurricane strike. Back in time. Going in. Annihilation.
Azure Storm!
The earth throbs in
Burning
your hand.
strike. Glacial spear. Pierce
Take
evil.
this.
Freeze laser.
Sword Rain Alpha! Azure Storm!
This hurricane strike.
Burn in hell!
It's showtime!
None shall
I
escape
can
my
carve
judgment.
through armor.
Hurricane strike. This one's mine.
Orochi's Fury!
This one's mine. Here's a healing art.
No escape!
Hurricane.
Now I can let loose!
Going in.
Azure Storm! Orochi's Fury!
Flaming meteor.
I'm not done!
Burning strike. This one's mine.
Ignite!
Take
it.
Look sharp.
Orochi's Fury!
The earth throbs
Sweet
in
dreams.
pain.
On guard. We fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Orochi's Fury! Here I come!
On guard.
You're finished!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Not again! No escape!
On guard.
Soaring
it.
Light Spear!
Illuminate the
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're mine! Come and face me! Strike! Hit down! Orochi's
Tiger Blade.
Ignite!
I never miss. On my watch.
Here I come! Azure Storm!
Hurricane,
Orochi's
do it.
Fury!
Go for it. Prepare to crumble. Think we overdid it?
My turn! Hit down!
Not by a long shot.
You picked the wrong fight!
Azure do it. Kisara. Frozen.
Hammer!
May 1,000 gales
Now!
tear you to
Take
shreds.
this! Azure Storm! Orochi's
Tiger
Fury!
Blade. Hurricane now.
Strike!
Kisara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
I think I'm getting stronger.
those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
Thus our strength yet grows.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Strike!
Hurricane strike! Lightning storm!
Now or never.
I'll be getting started. Careful! It has some kind of camouflage.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Hurricane strike!
Not today!
This one's mine. Hurricane strike! Looks like this one's covered. On guard.
Sword Rain help us!
Just for you!
Take
Don't
this!
escape my
Azure
judgment.
Storm!
Tiger blade!
Take this!
Going in.
Strike!
Blah, blah, blah.
Orochi's Fury!
Guess I had laser fury. Here's evil. Glacial fire.
Take this!
This one's mine.
Will
this help? Supernova.
Take this! Azure Storm!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Take this! Azure Storm!
Going in!
Orochi's Fury!
Take this!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
Radiant
Strike!
here.
Falling storm!
Orochi's Fury!
My head's spinning just watching you!
May 1,000 gales carry your
Azure
strength.
Storm!
God!
Red.
Take this!
Try this!
Firmament render.
Rending
Show you
flash!
what my art can do.
Here I
Rise
come!
and shine.
Orochi's Fury!
In a bind?
Stop!
Resurrection.
Wait!
Azure Storm!
Tiger blade!
Hit
Walking.
Demon Fang! Try this!
Look sharp!
Explosive Rain!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well I'm here to stop!
To the fray.
Explosive Rain! Burn!
Going in.
Armor won't save you!
That'll bring you down.
Hurricane!
There you go. Don't let up. Hey, Tracy Moore. Illuminate the dark. Healing armor.
Azure Storm! Orochi's Fury!
What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alphen. We'll take point here. How do you like being pounded
impose
into
on
shape?
Failure.
Guardian field!
Not today!
Cascade.
Thanks!
Radiant here.
Here I come! Orochi's Fury!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Here's a healing armor with the
Sword Rain
Tiger
Alpha!
blade!
Try this! Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
They really made us work for that one.
Wait!
Ready and
raring!
Going in!
Gemini Aqua! I'm ready! Divine Streak! Some fights are better left unfought.
Take this!
Looks like this one's mine!
Now you see what I can do!
You picked the wrong fight!
That's not even fair!
Orochi's Fury!
I'm only getting
Lightning Thrust! Rising Falcon!
Into the shadows!
It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Orochi's Fury!
Let me show you what my art
Here's the
can't be wrong! Look sharp!
It's on! Ignite!
It's time!
Take this!
In a bind!
No escape! Azure Storm!
None shall have my judgment! Sleep now! Get on in there with the others! Confiscated!
Take this! Orochi's Fury!
Anything more! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Radiant light! Here!
Lightning
Lightning orb!
You're finished!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? As impressive as always.
And here I hope that doesn't prove.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Look sharp!
Glacial Spear! Here's the end!
Go in!
Freeze Blade! I'm gone! One more! Tiger Blade!
Orochi's Fury!
On guard! By the power! Here goes!
Azure Storm! Orochi's Fury! Ignite!
Tiger Blade! I'm out of ammo!
Can't get out of this!
Orochi's
Where are you going? Tiger Blade!
Photon! Hurricane Strike!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
There you go! Don't let up!
Azure Storm!
I'll be saving
The
this!
blade inside me yearns to be let free!
Hurricane Strike!
Azure Storm!
Look sharp!
Orochi's Fury!
I'll heal you all!
Sword Rain!
Magic is there! In here!
Splendid Flop!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
One more! Annihilation!
Here I come!
And the sky is mine!
Azure
Mind if I
Storm!
do?
Time to shine!
Orochi's Fury! This one's all mine! Burn in hell! Take this!
Take this!
I can carve through armor!
Lightning orb!
Azure Storm!
Let's go! Magic is
Outstanding form.
Their arts were interrupted.
Orochi's Fury!
Going in.
None shall escape my
Take
vision.
this! Strike!
Hurricane
Azure Storm!
Going in.
Orochi's Fury!
One more!
Lightning Thrust! Here I come! This one's all mine! Soaring Light Spear!
Freeze Laser!
Not today!
I'm ready! This one's mine! Here goes!
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Here I come!
Take that!
Azure Storm!
Magic is there!
Orochi's Fury! Orochi's Fury!
Hurricane Strike! Lightning orb!
One more! I can carve through armor!
Recover!
Make it rain!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I feel sprightlier than before.
It is
Design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Guess I misread the landing.
No choice. You're mine!
In a bind?
Come and face me!
On guard!
Orochi's
Illuminate the storm!
You're mine!
Here I
Enter
go.
storm!
I'm only getting
Well, this
started.
one's all mine! Ignite!
Inferno crossing! Lightning raging cascade!
No escape!
In here!
Orochi's fury!
Get on in there with me!
Enter storm!
Supernova!
I'm not done! Good finish!
Hurricane Fire!
Orochi's fury!
Illuminate the storm!
Sword Rain Alpha! Demon Fang!
Holy Land! This one's mine!
No escape!
I never miss!
No escape!
Raging
Here I come!
cascade!
And this one's all mine!
Look shot!
Ignite!
Take
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Fury!
Now!
First! Next!
As impressive as always.
Theon! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks! You're full of surprises yourself.
Out of my way! Get behind me!
Orochi's fury! Dragon Pistol! Orochi's fury! You picked the wrong fight!
Look shot!
Dragon Swarm!
On guard!
You're mine!
The flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Orochi's fury!
Here's evil!
Look shot!
Please let this one's mine!
It's over!
Hurricane
Orochi's
Flight!
fury!
Dream!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Do it! Let Theon! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Take this! Look shot!
I'll heal you all!
Orochi's
Healing circle!
Dragon Swarm!
Look shot!
Okay, here I go!
Can't be stopped!
You're mine!
Far enough!
Orochi's fury!
Battle!
Ha! Be still!
Radiant Healing Storm!
Orochi's
If
fury!
it's in the sky, it's mine! Tiger Blade!
Struck!
Hurricane Flight! Do it!
Look shot!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind! You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
No escape!
Look shot!
Here! Now!
How about
Frozen!
hammer?
I'm in good form. I'll crush any enemy with my mace.
Awesome!
Get
Ready
lost!
and ready!
From a new render! Downfall!
Now you see what I can do!
I'll heal you. Don't mind if I do.
In a bind?
Storm!
Take this!
Healing
Roach's Fury!
I'm ready to
I
go.
owe you the odds.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare de Malika!
This one's all wrong! Burn!
There you go! Don't let up! Banana! Magic is
Form!
in here!
Will this help?
Roach's Fury!
I'll be saving this one!
Double Demon Fang!
Ready to go!
You're
Far
finished!
enough!
No further!
Appreciate the help.
Take this!
Thank you for all your help.
Please.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Not today! You're mine!
Hurricane Strike!
Roach's Fury!
Pieces! Attack time!
Dragon Form! Roach's
Glacial Fire!
Correction!
Dragon
Tiger
Form!
Blade!
Tunnel! Annihilate
I'll bring you down.
Raging
Roach's
Hurricane!
Fury!
In here!
Going
Dragon
in by the
Form!
Wonder
One
Sword!
style!
Dazzle! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Wind Astrolin! More with
Soaring Light Spear!
Illume Magic Gazam!
Dragon Form!
Holy Lance!
Shield and Mace!
Healing
Good night!
Radiant
Okay,
Spear!
here I go! Not today!
Ready!
Appreciate the help.
Here I go!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Shattering of pieces!
Attack time! Hurricane Strike!
Air thrust! Healing
Dragon
Little
Force for interrupting.
Roach's Fury!
Holy
Where are
Will!
you going?
What would I do without you?
Tiger
Flame
Blade!
inside me yearns to be let free!
Power of water!
Dragon Form!
This one's mine.
Roach's Fury! It's time! You can't get out of this!
Water Snake Wake!
Divine Streak! Here goes! I'm all stuck
This
up!
one's
Not
mine.
on my watch!
Roach's Fury!
Here is one!
Here, let me
Blow
help.
flight!
Make it ready!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I can feel my power growing!
Go no further!
Right here! I got it!
Eat this!
Wind Astral Energy! I never miss!
Water Snake Wake!
Roach's Fury!
Hurricane Strike!
Wind Astral Energy!
In a bind?
That's it!
Illuminate the
Eat
storm!
this!
Do it! Hurricane Strike!
In an instant! Impact Block!
Let me show you what my arts can do! Rise and shine! Tempest Whirl!
Roach's Fury!
Tunnel! Photon! Illume Magic
Do it!
Gazam! Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Dragon Form!
Double
Demon
Make it rain!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
The flame inside me yearns to be let
Make it
free!
rain!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
The heavens must be smiling.
This looks nice and tough.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. This one's mine. I'm only getting started.
Burn in hell!
Mega Ray! Confiscated! Igneous!
You're mine!
Let the mock
Dragon Form! Time to cross blades! Orochi,
Prepare to be sealed.
Dragon Form!
Raging Storm!
Orochi Fury!
Dragon
Form!
Glacial Spear! Piercing
Orochi
Vortex
Fury!
Foot! Flaming
Here I
Meteor!
come! The flame inside is yours to be let free! Dragon Form! Orochi Fury!
Mega Ray!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Outstanding form! Hold on to your
Double
art!
Demon
Here I
Kill!
come!
Piercing
That'll
roar!
bring you down! Don't mind if I do!
You're mine! Orochi Fury!
Piercing roar!
Dragon
Getting
Form!
Going in!
I could do without this pain! Dragon Form!
This one's mine!
Okay, here I go!
On guard!
Dragon Form!
Falling storm!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Searing
I'll
Flame!
smash you!
Reload!
Ha! You picked the wrong
Glacial
fight!
Spear! Piercing
Orochi
Sword!
Fury!
Raging
Sword
Radiant!
Lane Alpha!
Field!
Storm!
Double Demon Fang!
Time to shine! Thunder Field!
In a bind?
Arc
Orochi
Field!
Fury!
Banana, let's go!
Take this!
Locked and ready! This one's mine!
I'll stop it!
Ha!
Thanks,
Burn it
Kitara!
out! Take this! Dragon Form!
This one's
I
mine!
owe you one!
That's it! Too much to handle!
Try this!
Falling Storm! There you go! Don't let that!
Dragon Form!
Going in!
Radiant!
Orochi
Here!
Fury!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Good to know my training is paying off. Seriously? Is this a joke? Get behind me!
Orochi Fury!
I'll smash you! Can't get out of this!
May 1,000 gales carry you to end! Lightning! Hold on to your art!
You're mine!
Here I come!
Ha! Burn!
Searing Flame!
Dragon Form!
If it's in the sky, it's
Orochi
right!
Fury!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Radiant the wind!
I'll bring you down!
Orochi Fury!
This one's mine! Make it rain!
Relinquish astral energy! Full throttle! Go! A flawless victory!
Now! Take this!
Naturally!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Right here! I got you!
Lightning condensed!
Dragon Form!
Here!
Orochi Fury!
Holy land!
This one's mine!
Do you require a hand?
Take this! Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'll smash you!
Hurricane crush! A blazing storm!
Dragon form!
Raging cascade! Ice tornado!
This one's mine!
Lightning thrust! No escape! Soaring light
You made
spear!
me angry! That was a bad idea!
Not in your dreams!
Dragon swarm!
You require a hand.
This one's mine!
Thunder! Blazing storm!
Ah! Ignite!
Hurricane flash!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malita!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
I never miss!
On guard!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Blazing storm!
Yeah, and pummeling to me!
Damn! You're off!
Orochi Fury!
Wind astral energy!
Ha! You're finished!
Switch to offense! Hurricane Flight!
Orochi
Take this!
Do it! Blow them away!
Glacial spear!
No! Come up!
Inferno!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there wasn't food.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Sion actually look faster.
Mine!
Take this!
Guard!
Ignite!
Now, here!
Light burst force!
Radiant Genesis!
Orochi
Hurricane
Fury!
Flight!
Dragon
This
form!
one's mine!
Orochi Fury!
Showtime! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
You were practically a blur.
Together with your marksmanship, we make quite the team. Out of my way!
Take this!
Hurricane
Orochi Fury!
Hurricane Flight!
Dragon form!
Look shot! Huh!
Sword rain help! It can hide itself? Amazing! Orochi Fury!
Corruption! Lunar Flash! Raging Cascade! Easter!
Dragon form!
Their arts were interrupted!
Orochi Fury! The flame inside me yearns! Easter!
Here, that'll bring you down!
I'll smash you! Here I
Lightning
come!
orb!
Dragon form!
Inferno Wizard!
Orochi Fury!
Hurricane Flash!
Dragon form!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malita!
Take this! No escape! Now I can let loose!
Tempest
Orochi Fury!
Alright! It's showtime!
My head's spinning just watching you!
Take
Here's
this!
a lunar corruption! Here's a raging power of water!
Here's
Here!
a roar!
Take this!
Searing flame!
Burn!
On guard!
Confiscated! Will this help? Tempest
Dragon form!
If it's in the sky,
Orochi Fury!
On guard!
Dragon
One
form!
more!
I'm going to need to use anything in armor is all to accomplish this.
I'll smash you!
Denied!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Orochi! I'll leave it to you! Orochi Fury!
Look shot!
Come.
Not feeling
Not
so hot!
today!
Take it easy. You'll hurt yourself.
Sorry, didn't mean to make you worry.
You're mine!
It's time.
Amazing.
No further!
Tiger Blade! Hurricane
You're
Flight!
mine!
Here I come.
This one's
An
mine.
astral art?
That's my cue.
Dragon! Shut him down! Orochi
Let
Fury!
the marksman handle this. Vanquish darkness.
Lunar Arc!
Dragon form!
No chance!
Take firmament render. Getting started.
This one's all
Here's a
mine!
healing art. First aid. I can handle it.
Ha! Ignite!
I
can carve through armor!
Here, drinking orb.
Strike!
Going in! Take
Go
this!
get raging. Hold on to your art. Here I come.
I'm nearly done for.
Let's keep up the pressure!
Dragon form!
Please now.
Orochi
I
Fury!
owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Take it! Rigwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
A hard-won victory.
Let's dispose of this trash.
Orochi's Fury!
Going in!
Can't get out of this! This one's all mine!
You picked the wrong. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
I never miss! Glacial fire! Nothing gets by me! It looks like you got this one covered!
Ready and ready! Armor won't save you!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alpha, going very bad!
I don't feel so good.
Now or never!
Take
Take this!
Need to pull myself together.
Burn!
Water astral energy!
Time to shine!
I'm not done!
I'm gone! One
Dragon form!
Again!
Orochi's Fury!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Take this! Dragon form!
Time to shine!
Orochi's Fury!
Take Glacial Spear! Eat dirt!
I never miss! Get on
Double
here!
defense! Sword Rain Alpha!
Inferno Crush!
Shattering
Healing
pieces!
Attack time!
You inquire ahead.
Falling Storm!
Thanks so
No
much!
further!
Thanks for the healing! Watch yourself, okay?
You picked the wrong fight!
You too!
Orochi's Fury! Dragon form!
Time to shine!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Light astral energy! There you go! Don't let up!
Take this!
Far enough!
Orochi's Fury!
Lightning!
Dragon form!
Damn it.
Lightning thrust! Soaring Light Spear!
Amazing.
I never miss! Holy Glimmer!
Soaring Light Spear! Hurricane Thrust!
In here! Can't get out of this!
Blue Escape!
Here! Dance in the wind!
Ready and ready!
Feel this!
Armor won't save you!
Not in your dreams!
Look sharp! Hurricane Strike! My head's spinning just watching you!
Okay, here I go!
Hey, one at a time!
Orochi's Fury!
Thunderblade!
You're mine!
Hey,
I'm not done!
Outstanding form!
You picked the wrong fight!
Reload!
Orochi's Fury!
Photon flat! Let them march
Dragon
in the
form!
wind!
Going in!
Throb and pain.
Light astral energy!
Orochi's Fury!
Hold on to your heart!
Dragon form!
Make it rain!
Kitara! Frozen!
Hammer!
That was a little close for comfort. This'll make a... It's even more formidable. Out of my way!
Endgame!
Can't get out of this!
It's go time!
Astral energy!
Ignite!
Raging cascade! Spirit flame!
Armor won't save you!
Thing wrong!
Get! Orochi's Fury!
Amazing.
Tiger flame! Hurricane strike! Radiant
It's over!
Hurricane strike! I I never miss!
I'm not done!
This one's
Now or
mine!
never. No further.
Dragon
Lunar
Swarm!
corruption!
I'm not done!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon Swarm!
Here goes!
Ocean Fury!
Don't mind if I do.
Going in!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Dragon Swarm!
In here!
Ocean Fury!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Light!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Lightning orb!
Ocean Fury!
Annihilation! I never miss! Holy Lance!
Eat dirt!
No further.
It's over!
Look sharp!
You're mine! Dragon
Falling
Swarm!
storm!
Ocean Fury!
Time to shine!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Outstanding form!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out there.
And miss all the fun. No way.
Here
I'm
goes!
not done!
Hurricane! Healing circle! Magic is them!
Ocean Fury!
Recover!
You're finished!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by
Not
holding the
today.
front line. No sooner said than done.
Armor won't save you!
First
Take
aid!
this.
What would I do without
Time
you?
to shine.
Ocean
Captain Flow!
This one's mine.
In a bind?
Searing flame! Reload!
Where are you going? My head's spinning just watching you.
Air thrust! Here, let me help.
Double Demon Fang! Sword Rain Alpha!
Vanquish Lunar corruption!
Piercing roar.
Dragon
Here
Swarm!
goes! Don't mind if I do!
Burning Hell!
Burning strike!
Glacier
Here's
Queen.
evil!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa! I'm gone. Hurricane
Dragon
strike!
Swarm!
I'm gone.
Ocean Fury!
Lunar corruption spin!
Take this!
Magic is them!
Armor won't save you! Dragon Swarm!
Wait, this one's mine. I'm all stuffed up. This one's mine.
Ocean Fury! It's on!
Ready. Make it rain!
Come out!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
We're still standing. Barely.
I won't forgive you!
Eat dirt!
Time to shine!
Take this! Ocean Fury!
I think I'll pass on the handshake.
Dragon Swarm! Ocean Fury!
Lightning orb!
Double Demon Fang!
Raging
Sword Rain
cascade!
Alpha!
This one's
Pierce
mine!
in the wind!
Going in!
Ocean Fury!
Far enough!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Ready and go!
I'll smash you! Double Demon Fang!
Looks like you got this one covered. This one's mine.
Take this! I owe you one.
Tempest Swirl!
This one's mine!
Ocean Fury!
Hard shield! Not on my watch!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane Holy Land!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm gone!
Flame of Fury! Burning
Here I come!
Time to shine!
Raging
Double
cascade!
Demon Fang! Ocean
I'm
Fury!
gone!
Excited!
One
I'm
more!
not done!
Dance in the wind!
Ocean Fury!
Inferno crossing!
Crush!
Look, where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Raging storm!
Burn in hell!
Inferno crossing! Where was that
Here I come!
Flame of Fury!
Burn it!
There you go! Don't let up!
Armor
Here's
won't
evil!
save you!
Fresh! Freeze Lancer! Art expert coming through!
Ocean Fury!
Inferno crossing! Magic
Dragon
is
Swarm!
Holy
The
Land!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Look sharp!
Ocean Fury!
Falling storm!
Eat dirt!
Double Demon Fang!
Lunar corruption!
You're mine!
Raging storm!
Try harder!
Mega ray!
My turn! Crush!
Illuminate the dark!
Try harder! Now! I'm not done!
Falling storm!
Ready and ready! Not on my watch!
It's
That'll
on!
bring you down!
Ocean Fury! Burn in hell! Take this!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this. Lunar Arc! Resurrection! Now!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This'll be a delicious piece of cake!
Take this!
Weed after energy! Dance in the wind!
You wanna play? I have no
Primary
limits!
focus!
Orochi Fury!
Here! Thunder Field! Raging Cascade! Going in! I'll heal you
Beneath
all!
the flame inside
Lightning
me
Orb!
yearns to be let
Raging
free!
Healing Circle! Seal!
Here!
Fight!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Eat dirt!
Reload! I'm not
Look
gonna
out!
through!
I'm not
Having
done!
your dreams! That's it!
Orochi Fury!
Flight! Lunar Arc!
Dragon Swarm!
Red Strike! Inferno Spear! Piercing! Freeze Lancer! Here goes! I'll be saving her!
Take it!
Lunar Blast! Look sharp! Primed and ready!
You're mine! Take this!
I never miss!
This time!
Gemini Aqua!
You picked the wrong fight!
Now! Lock! Get toasty!
Burn Strike! Be still!
Illuminate the dark water! I'm only getting again! Annihilation! Illuminate the dark! This one's mine! There! It's over! Think again! Mega Ray!
I'll smash you!
That'll bring you down! Think again! Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Shield and face!
Hold on here! Think again! Here I come! Here I go! It's over! Thunderblade! I can do this all day! Healing Circle!
Thank you for all your help.
Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
This one's mine!
By the power of water! Lunar Blade!
Demon Tank! Double
Mega Ray! This one's mine! I never miss!
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Healing Wall!
Burn!
Healing
Forward
with
up.
darkness!
I owe you one for that.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
I'll smash you!
Lunar Blast! Hurricane
Forward
Strike!
Blade!
This one's shield! Confiscated! Mega Ray! Time to stop! Annihilation! Seal! Here I go! It's over! I never miss! Shield Force! You're mine! Where that came from? I bring my offer! Shield Blast! Holy! Think again! Now! One more! Inferno Mega Ray! This one's mine! Take it! It's over!
Lightning Thrust!
I'm only getting started! 1,000 gales! Period of dread!
Look sharp.
By the power of water! Gemini, let the marksman handle this! Well, this one's
Demon
mine!
Fight!
I never miss!
You're mine!
Not on my watch!
Armor won't save you! It's too much!
Wait!
Orochi
Now!
Fury! River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Shot!
Here's a well done!
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
With this, I can become even stronger!
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
This will be a delicious piece! Blah, 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 that's it! Will this help?
Perfect knuckle! Orochi's Fury!
Watch this!
Double Z
Take
effect!
this! I'm on!
Destruction!
Do it, Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done! Raging storm!
I'll finish you here and now!
Raging energy! Healing
Not
field!
today!
Take
I
this!
need to pull
I
myself
can
together.
carve through armor!
Senator Alpha! Another raging storm!
Try this!
Where you go? Don't mind if I do.
Eagle Fly!
Light astral
I don't need to use all
Blah,
my
blah,
abilities
blah, 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 that's it. Holy Land! Serpent Knuckle!
Take this!
Radiant Light!
Can't get out of this!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
I'm on it! I'll run you through! Ready and ready!
Soaring Light Spear!
Damn it.
None shall escape
I'm
my
on!
judgment!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Wind astral energy! Lightning orb!
I'll end you!
That's wasn't weak, Tempest!
Soaring Alpha!
Here goes!
Felt fine not too long ago.
Turtle Devastation!
It's time! That freaking does it!
Easter!
Far enough!
Wind radiant light! Searing flame! Reload!
I'm on it!
Let me help! Light astral illuminate the day! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy
I can do this all day!
Lunar corruption!
Here I come!
By the power of
Shattering
Sharing!
pieces! Where are you going? That freaking does it!
Dragon Swarm!
Tempest!
It's time!
Leave the enemy's arc to
Rising
me!
Wyvern!
No place here! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Ignite!
You're done! Now you see what I can do!
only
Just
getting
getting
started.
started!
Demon
Dance in
Fang!
the wind!
Crush!
Air strike!
Eternal
Light
Devastation!
energy!
Double Z
I'll
effect!
move! I'm on it! I'll end you! All good things come to an end!
Radiant pierce
Almost.
in the wind! Air thrust!
Sword Alpha!
Perfect knuckle!
Blow away!
Confiscated!
Finish it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Diane, step into the fray!
Orochi,
Anything in armor is all mine.
Now, outstanding. Form. This'll come in handy. Time to shine. Hurricane
Dragon Sword!
This one is
Orochi
mine.
Fury!
Annihilation. Hurricane Mega Ray.
This one is
Its head is its weak point. We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
That'll bring you down.
Prepare to be sealed.
Give me a ship
You're
sword!
finished.
No further.
Cyan Instant.
This
Take
one's
this.
mine.
Gemini
It's
Alpha.
over! Orochi Fury!
Amazing.
Wait. Sealed.
I'm on it.
This'll come in
Soaring
handy.
Red Spear!
Magic Gazam. By the power of
Radiant
water.
Ray.
Hurricane Thrust! Here! Take this! The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Raging Cascade.
Now I'm in the groove.
Sealed.
Leave
Light
the shortness
Let's
to
get
me.
you all tucked away.
Strike!
Shining Arch Field.
Soaring Red
All
Spear!
right, it's showtime. Where are you going? Magic Gazam.
No further.
Air thrust.
Double Demon Fang! Orochi Fury!
Reload.
Take this! This one's all
Lunar
mine!
corruption.
I'm just getting started.
By the power
I'm
of
not
water.
done.
Can't be
Soaring
ignored.
Light Spear!
Tunnel.
Hurricane
I'm out of
Thrust!
ammo.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Dragon Sword! Orochi Fury!
Anything in armor is all mine.
I'm not prepared to be sealed!
No further.
This one's all mine!
This one's mine.
Ha! Ignite! Orochi Fury!
Illuminating Magic Gazam.
Soaring Light Spear! There!
Ready to go.
Rising Falcon!
Annihilation.
Orochi Fury!
Hydration Orb. Mega Ray. Knuckle. By the power of air thrust.
Here we go! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Cyan Instant.
Rising
Light
Falcon!
Astral Energy.
Watch this! Hurricane Thrust!
Reload.
This one's all mine!
Lightning Orb.
Take this.
Ignite! Here I come!
Swallow there.
Hurricane Thrust!
Shattering
Reload.
all pieces.
Attack
Attack time.
I never miss.
Now you see what I can do.
Astral Energy.
Hurricane Thrust!
Illuminate the dark. Come forth, Holy Glimmer.
Orochi Fury!
Holy Lance. Here's a healing orb. The enemy is going all out.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Orochi Fury!
Perhaps now
Isn't it time?
I really don't.
It's on! Burn Dance! Glimmer Dragon! You're mine!
Denied!
Death Blossom!
It's time!
Illuminate the dark!
Swallow! You're mine!
Take this!
Holy Road!
Here I come!
I
Tornado! Hurricane Thrust!
I never miss! Confiscated! There you go! Don't let up!
Hurricane Thrust!
Will this help?
Soaring Light Spear! Stardust!
Healing is over!
Now I can let loose.
Smash you!
Stardust!
Thanks
You
for the
picked
healing.
wrong fight!
Watch yourself, okay? Yeah. You... Phew.
It's gonna attack!
Watch out!
Soaring Light Spear!
Damn it! Out of ammo! Back into the fray!
Take this! No escape!
Now or never.
Catch
Get out of this!
Super Dance!
I could do without this pain.
Ready to go!
Inspiration!
One more!
Here I
I owe you, Tion. Healing is what my art do best. All mine can do is cause havoc in the center. That'll bring you down.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Blah, blah, blah. Let's seal.
Hurricane Thrust!
Get on in there with the others.
Soaring Light Spear!
We've got him on the run.
Don't get caught.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
This order won't save you!
No further.
Oh, now you're talking!
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Raging cascade.
Stardust.
Annihilation. In here. Lightning. This'll come in
Take
handy.
this! Soaring Light Spear!
Here goes. Razor
Stardust!
I can handle this. Magic is there. Fury.
Talon Spore!
Dance in the wind.
Orochi's Fury!
Air thrust. Raging cascade.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Magic is
on.
there. Air thrust.
Inferno Punch!
Requires complete focus.
Shattering Orochi's Fury!
Attack time!
Raging cascade. They're not
Not
playing
today.
around. Do it. Spread.
Tion!
Get toasty.
Bird strike!
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting. But I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much? You guys want to rest here?
If you need help with anything, just let me know.
Your cooking has really improved, Xion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on. I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Xion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing. Xion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Xion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Hey, Alphen, why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of...
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Xion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine. But what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
It feels kinda surreal to make people happy with something I made.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out? Guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
Out of our way!
Take this! Ferocious Fury!
Primed and ready!
I'm not done!
Look, that'll bring you down! This is gonna need all of us together! I'll fix you up!
Ferocious Fury!
Lightning roar!
Aim
Hold on to your art!
You're
Here I
mine!
come!
An outstanding...
Take this!
Lightning
Can't
condensed!
get out of this!
Annihilation!
Inferno Perfect! Ferocious Fury!
Illuminate the dark! Magic is there!
Dragon Form! It's time! You picked the wrong fight!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Hurricane
I can carve through armor!
Dance is the wind! Escape my grip now!
You're mine!
Snake wing!
Dragon Form!
Primed and ready! Lightning condensed!
Hurricane
I never miss!
Ferocious Fury!
One more time!
Not going in! Do not!
Judgment!
You're mine! It's time!
This one's mine!
Burn in hell! Prepare to be sealed!
Confiscated!
Going in!
Ferocious Fury!
Thunder field!
Time to shine!
Cyan instant!
Now, fall it freely!
Take it down!
Sword Ray Alpha!
Get on in there with the annihilation!
I'm not done!
That'll bring you down!
This one's all mine!
Falling storm!
Burn in hell!
I can carve through armor!
Here's a healing magic is
I'm not
there!
done! Ferocious Fury!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molotov!
You're mine!
Annihilation!
Take this!
Mine!
This
That's better.
Hurricane
Here
Fury!
I come!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Mind if I do?
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Magic is there! Flame of
Take
death!
this! Ferocious Fury!
Down! You're on!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Now it's time! Ignite!
How do you
I'm
like
going to
being
need to
pounded
use all
into
the power
shape?
of my-
Where are you going? Ready to go!
You're mine!
Far enough!
Strike!
Take this!
Guess I have to use it sometime.
Now you see what I can do!
There you go! Don't let up!
Free!
Illuminate the dark!
Burn!
Let me show you what
Too much! You're mine! Ferocious Fury!
Got it!
I'm not
Healing
done!
circle! Now's our chance! Feel!
Thanks, Sheila.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
On guard! Feel!
Light up the dark!
Take this!
That'll bring you down!
Ferocious Fury!
Make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's great spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renis Alma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renis Alma's here, right?
Don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
Get lost!
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Strike!
Hurricane here! Go ahead,
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
They may
Now you see what I can do!
but they're vicious!
Burn! Dragon!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Here I come! Orochi's Fury! It's over!
May 1,000 gales
Dragon
carry you to
form!
trust! Here goes! Here! Firmament render!
Here I come!
This one's mine!
Orochi's Fury!
Take this! Darkness! Going in! This one's mine! Not in your dreams!
Take this!
This one's
Orochi's
mine! Now,
Fury!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Up here first!
Not by a long shot.
Going
Take
in!
this! Dragon
Radiant
form!
Warrior here!
Orochi's Fury!
Smash you! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help!
Not a chance!
Red!
I'm not done!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
My turn!
Hurricane Flight!
It's over!
I'm ready! Going in! Both
Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon form!
Turn your blade! Healing spell! Do it! Inferno
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah, nice technique.
My judgment! Hurricane
Here I
Flight!
come!
I never miss!
This one's mine!
You're finished!
Do it!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
No choice!
This one's all mine! Hurricane strike!
Not today!
Go! I'll take this one to the chin! Dazzling spin! Now we
See what I can do!
Raging cascade!
Let's keep up the pressure!
Inferno thrust! This one's mine! Arts required complete focus!
Dragon Floor!
With Jeremy!
Oh, two giants of a glacial spear!
Here's the evil! Lightning streak!
Not today!
Laser!
Orochi Fury!
May a
Dragon
thousand gales
form!
carry you to dragon instant!
On guard!
Mind if I do?
Water!
Take outstanding form!
No
On
escape!
guard!
Orochi Fury!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Orochi Fury! This ends now!
Hurricane strike!
Let the
Orochi
marksman
Fury!
unique!
Burn in hell!
Gusty nail!
Dragon
Onto the
form!
wall!
Hurricane
Orochi Fury!
Raging cascade!
This one's mine!
Take this! Magic! I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best.
Can't get out of
All I can do is cause havoc and destruction.
I'm not
Tiger
Orochi Fury!
Hurricane strike! Glacial spear!
Flaming
This
Tide
one's
is
mine!
yours to be let free!
Thunderblade!
Dragon
Illuminate the
This
storm!
one's
Magic
mine.
advance! Holy Rain!
Orochi Fury!
Gemini Aqua!
Going in!
Here I come!
That's it! By the
Orochi
power of
Fury!
water! Falling storm!
Dance in the wind!
Orochi Fury!
Far enough! Here, let me have falling storm!
Now or never! Sword Rain Alpha!
Tiger blade!
It's time!
Hurricane strike!
Amazing.
Going in!
Field!
Take this!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'll smash you!
By the power of water!
Annihilation!
Ha! Eat them!
Lightning Pit!
Look sharp!
You're mine!
Out of ammo!
Orochi Fury!
Magic advance! Haley Lynn!
Why'd you heal me?
Falling
To stop you dying?
Oh, great.
Lightning condensed! I'm all stocked up!
Ha!
Illuminate the
Dazzling spin!
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come! I'm not done!
Dazzling spin!
Burning strike!
Here I come!
Tiger blade!
Strike! Double Demon
Inferno
Fang!
crossing!
Ha!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Mega Hurricane Forward! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
A hard-won victory.
I'll do my best!
Here I come!
I never miss!
Shattering the
My astral energy! Hold on to your heart! Here I come!
Armor
It's a
won't
duel of
save
the
you!
arts!
Ha! You picked the wrong fight!
Denied! Do it!
Got fired!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Shot!
Well done!
Not here!
Hurricane
Soaring
strike!
Light Sphere!
Going in!
Hurricane Thrust!
Gemini Aqua!
Going in!
Rising
Worth a shot!
You're mine!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
Here I come!
No complaints here!
Mega Ray! Eat dirt!
Do it!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Raging storm!
Let's do it!
Let's go!
Ringwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
My turn!
Shield!
Take this!
Confiscated!
Blazing Falcon! Orochi's Fury!
I never miss!
Dragon Form!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
Not again!
Not by a long shot.
Soaring Light Spear! Tear!
This one's mine!
Orochi's Fury! It's on! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now!
You're Britwell!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Wow! You've got to be lucky to find this stuff.
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
Here I come! Orochi's Fury!
Into the shadows!
Dragon Form! Orochi's Fury!
Oh, now you're talking!
Dragon Form!
Storm!
Orochi's Fury!
Ice Tornado!
Can't get out of this! The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Watch
Orochi's Fury!
Dance in the wind!
I'm not done!
I can do this!
Try this!
Tear him up!
Blazing Blast! No escape!
I never miss!
Perfect knuckle! I can carve through armor!
Take this!
I'm on
Orochi's Fury!
it!
Freaking does it!
Here goes!
Don't mind if I do.
Talon Storm!
Healer circle!
Take this!
Need to pull myself together.
Not today!
That freaking does it!
Dragon Form!
Storm!
Orochi's Fury!
Talon
Double
Hurricane!
There you go! Don't let
Orochi's
up!
Fury!
Raging
the glue!
Firmament Rangers in the sky! Mine!
Charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you!
Healing circle! Hold together, just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together. We need you informed.
Mega Ray!
Flame inside is yours to be
In a
let
bind?
free!
Glimmer Flash!
Here I come! Dragon Form!
Here goes!
I'll finish you here and now!
Outstanding form!
Orochi's Fury! Burn in hell!
Annihilation!
Now you see what I can
Ready
do!
to go!
Don't mind if I do.
These fists have got your name on them!
Reload!
Orochi's Fury!
Now I'm in the groove!
Dragon Form!
May 1,000 gauge carry it!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I never miss!
Take this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey! Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
No choice! You're mine!
They got me flanked!
Dragon Shout! Ignite!
Holy Land!
I'm not done!
Airborne beast! My spec!
Dragon Form!
Squeeze now!
Sword Rain Alpha! You're finished! You're mine!
Whirling magic is in!
Be still! Soaring Light Spear! Take
Ready!
Take this! Strike! Eat dirt!
Raging Storm!
Orochi's Fury!
Come to an end.
Dragon
Do
Force!
it!
Showtime!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I'll heal you all!
My turn! I'm not done!
Swallow
Sorry,
down!
right there!
Energy! Photon Blast!
Inspiration!
Illuminate the
I'll do this
top
all day!
Holy Blast!
Strike! Dragon Force!
You require a hand.
This one's mine!
Do it! Fulfill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right
Soaring
beside
Light
you!
Spear! Tear! Burn in hell!
Do it!
Tear!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lightning condemned!
Not a chance!
I'm in a healing circle!
I owe you one!
Do it!
Okay, here I...
Looks like it could be worth something.
No backing down!
Primed and ready!
Dragon Force! In a bind?
Orochi's Fury!
I'll finish you here and now!
This one's mine!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Photon magic is there!
You're mine! It's time! Huh? Not today!
Holy Lens!
Dragon
Smash
Force!
you!
By the power of water!
First strike! Sword Lane
Let's
Alpha!
tear 'em up!
Double Demon Fang!
Ow! I'm going to need to use all the power of my hand to accomplish this.
Here I come!
I'm sorry to be bothered.
We've all got enough on our plate.
Now yes, ma'am. This!
Can't this Get
Awesome!
Here!
In a bind?
There you go! Don't let
You're
up!
finished!
Searing
Dragon
blast! Here coming through! The fury!
I'm on it!
Huh? Not today!
I'm gonna illuminate the dark!
Orochi's
Oh,
Fury!
never glimmer!
Dragon Force! Orochi's Fury!
What's this? Outstanding form!
No escape!
Orochi's
Fury!
all mine!
Dragon
Lunar
Force!
blast!
Orochi's Fury!
Shield! Raging cascade!
Strike! Dragon Shot!
Arts require complete focus!
Throb from pain.
Far enough!
Huh? Eat dirt!
I don't even know the word defeat. A new lease on life.
Hurricane!
By the power...
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Let me show you
Here I
all
come.
that dear art. Here I come.
Orochi's
I'll
Fury!
finish you here
Where
and
are
now!
you going?
Oh, now you're talking!
Dragon Force!
Orochi's
Orochi's Fury!
Lightning
Super
roar.
Swallow Dance!
Dance in the wind. In here.
It's
I'll
time!
be saving this one.
Burn in hell!
Deep storm.
It's time!
I'm going to need to use all the power.
Now I'm in the groove! This!
Leave the charges to me!
Lost. You all right?
I put you looking good. I'll be okay.
Sleep now.
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
They're together.
Hurricane!
Coming through.
Do it!
Raging storm. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
We're still standing. Barely.
Not today!
This one's mine!
Orochi's Fury! Dragon Swarm!
Body slam us into next
Orochi's
week!
Fury! Come and face me, pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Now!
Tremor!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done!
Burn!
In a bind?
Here I come! I'm not done!
Lightning orb!
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that!
Ready and ready!
Requires complete focus!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane!
Orochi's Fury!
Arrow squall!
Take this! Try hard! Not here!
Hold on to your heart! Here I come!
That'll bring you down!
This one's all mine!
Super Swallow Dance!
Dragon
Here, let
Swarm!
me help!
Orochi's Fury!
What's this?
Dragon Swarm!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it! Talon Storm!
You're mine! Orochi's Fury!
Freaking does it!
Red!
Inspiration!
Here, let me help!
You're mine! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Not today! No escape! It's too much! Orochi's Fury!
Far enough!
No escape! Orochi's Fury!
Now you see what I can do!
Now I can let loose! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
Orochi's Fury!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant citizen!
Swallow Dance! I'll finish!
Alright!
Take this!
Where are you going?
In here!
Burn! Dragon Swarm!
Can do.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc!
Prepare to be
Razor
seen!
blade!
No further!
Dragon Shot!
Orochi's Fury!
Magic
Take the
missile!
arrow!
Sleep now!
Awesome!
I
can handle it.
Raging cascade! Seal!
It was
Healing
not
arrow!
like
Together!
Orochi's Fury!
Pull my...
Radiant blood! Here!
Eat this! Freaking does it!
Raging cascade!
Take this!
Serpent Knuckle!
Orochi's Fury!
Not on my watch!
It's on!
Eagle Assault!
Burn!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. I'm just
Dragon
getting
Storm!
started. Rip his
Orochi's
hair!
Fury!
Eagle Assault!
Out of echo flash!
Sword out!
Now
Hey,
it's
try
over.
harder!
Where are you going?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally!
Orochi's Fury!
No further! Now I'm moving through!
Your flame inside me
Here's a
yearns
healing
to
arc.
be let free! Dragon
They're not
Swarm!
playing around!
Gets by me.
Not in your dreams!
Orochi's Fury!
Watch this!
Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Raging cascade! I'll heal you
Here I
all!
come!
Lightning
Orochi's
bolt!
Fury!
Healing
Go
circle!
away!
I'm ready! Thanks! I never miss!
Dragon Swarm! I owe you one!
One
Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Downfall!
You're mine!
Lightning
Can't
orb!
get out of this!
Light illuminate the dark!
I'm not done!
I don't even know the word defeat. I hope this is...
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar blast!
Talon Hurricane!
Gemini Aqua! Hold on to your
Lunar
heart!
blast! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Not in your dreams!
Here, let me help.
Raging cascade!
Dragon
In
Swarm!
here!
Swallow Dance!
I'll be saving this one!
Orochi's
What
Fury!
is in the sky is
Things
mine!
come to an end.
Whoa!
No
One
escape!
at a time!
Orochi's Fury!
We master
Take
the
this!
Annihilation!
Now Now we're not...
Lightning
Go on,
orb!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the
You're
wind!
mine! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Be a delicious piece of cake!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
No further! You're mine! Strike!
Go get her!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Flame of Fury!
What is this?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this! You're mine! I'm not done!
Hold on to your art!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm
just getting started!
Take this! Orochi Fury!
Dance in the wind! In here!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
First strike!
Confiscated!
Coming in!
Not today!
Reload! Firmament Render! I never miss!
Take this! I can carve through armor!
Strike!
Arrow Squall! I can do this all day!
Dragon Swarm!
Now! I'm out of arrow! Frozen!
Hammer!
Watson!
My turn!
Light action! Illuminate the dark!
Be still! Soaring Light Spear!
This one's mine!
Tear!
All good things come to an
Now!
end!
Rising Dragon!
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Orochi Fury!
Lightning Orb!
The flame inside me yearns to be let
Here's
free!
the healing art! You don't mind if I do!
I'm on! Take this!
Photon
Orochi
illuminate the dark!
Do it!
Holy Glimpse! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Out of our way!
Take this!
Orochi
Fury!
Take this!
Inferno!
Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
Is that statue really art?
You're finished!
Now I've seen everything! You got
Dragon Swarm! Orochi!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
You're
Leave the
mine!
enemy's art to me!
Orochi Fury!
No complaints here!
Dragon Swarm! I'm not done!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our
You're
Yes, ma'am.
Here's the heal! Let's get you out of the way!
Strike! Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! In here! Primed and ready! I never miss! Oh, magic is
I'm not done!
What you doing?
Ring left! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
More sucrals?
Keep... Feel and take them down!
You're mine! No escape!
Eagle Assault! I'm on a roll now!
Dragon Swarm! It's on!
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
Then I promise
If it's in the
I'll
sky,
always
it's
be
mine!
here.
Eat this!
Orochi's Fury! Ignite!
Talon, do it! Kisara!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Enemies incoming!
Then we'll take them down!
It's on! Eat dirt!
Do it! That's awesome!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Armor won't save you!
You know, watching you really makes me realize
Makes you realize what?
maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Don't think, just keep swinging. Done to done! None shall escape my judgment!
Dragon Swarm! Orochi's Fury!
Hey!
This one's all mine!
Here's a
Not
hero!
today! We've turned the tables on him.
Get our skills alive!
Right. No time.
Astral energy!
Say no more. Shot!
Well done!
Not a chance. You picked the wrong fight. We did it!
As impressive as always.
But here I hope that was
Sky is mine!
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine! I never miss!
I can't imagine what we'd do without you, Renwell.
Who, me?
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
My turn!
Anything in armor is all
You're
mine!
Burn in hell!
Glacial Spear!
Here I
Here's
come.
evil!
Orochi's Fury!
Do it!
Freeze Lancer!
More Inferno Punch!
We don't have firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome, Xion.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Illuminate the dark!
Orochi's Fury!
Holy
Come on!
Now! It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally!
Here I come! Orochi's Fury!
I'm ready!
Dragon Swarm!
Now! Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
More? Dragon Take this! Burn! Orochi's Fury!
Awesome!
Dragon Swarm!
Holy Lance! Glacial Spear!
It's over! Orochi's this one's all
Mind if I
mine!
do?
Eat dirt!
Freeze Lancer! Firmament
Dragon
Render!
Swarm!
Armor won't save you!
Arrow Squall! Too much to handle?
Orochi's Fury!
Law! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one.
Already on!
Now!
Strike off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Take it!
Now!
Back
Here
into
I
the
come!
fray!
Dragon Sky right clear! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Falcon!
Can't be let the
Orochi's
marksman handle
Fury!
this! Flawless Flight!
Dragon Swarm! The flame inside me yearns to be let
Xion!
free!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
Far more than the power I can conjure alone, that's for sure.
Was that a compliment?